Hey, good afternoon. Going for my second walk of the day. Just finished my last meal. I had two meals today. I'm doing 16-hour fasting until tomorrow. Sunday night, I'm going to start my 36-hour fast, which might end up being like a 40-hour fast. Because I like to change it up a little bit so my body doesn't get accustomed to it. I've done 4 weeks of 36. No, I've done, let's see, 2 weeks of 36 and 2 weeks of 40 hours, I believe. And then 4 weeks of 24 hours fasting. And then 4 weeks of multiple 3 days of 16-hour to 18-hour fasting. And I've been losing about 1 to 2 pounds a week. And I'm exercising, besides the walking, I'm doing some kind of, 3 sets of push-ups. And I've gone from 10 to 15 with 3-minute breaks. And three reps. So I'm not overly pushing myself, and I can't, like, I'm doing this is not a name, one-legged push-ups, but that's how I have to do it because I can't do a push-up with put a lot of weight on my left foot because that's fused. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, I'm David, and I like to take you guys on these walks as part of my journey to get out of my pity party that I was in for 5 years because of my accident and everything. So it's an ongoing recovery that I'm going through, and I've got chronic pain, and I was basically a shut-in. I still have issues that I'm dealing with, so this is my therapy, so to speak. Talking with you all, and I know some of you, I don't have a big channel, but I've got 200 people, so 200 subs, so that's awesome. And my views are okay, a lot better than I thought they were, but the comments have been incredible. So that's what I really like. So back to, like, with the one-legged push-ups, because I have to I can't do that, and I'm limited. I'm finding that, because of the damage to my back, that I still have a lot of pain. Like right now, this morning was really good. It was about a 4. Right now, my neck is about a 8. My lower neck and shoulders. My tailbone is about a 7, and what else? What else? My ankle is about a 7, 8, but I got to push through it because it does me absolutely no good to sit in my pity party and do that. So yes, I'm being careful because I don't want to make my conditions worse. So I'm being careful. I'm walking at a brisk speed of about 1.6 miles. Woohoo! Speedy Garcia is I would call my wife when she's driving. Anyway, so yeah, so I doing the fasting. I do these push-ups. I'm going to the gym at least 3 days a week. So that's not too bad. So, like I was saying, you got to be careful and work with what I've got and everything. And I'm doing okay. Doing definitely better. I have my good and bad days. So, and I'm trying to work on my back thing. Oh, a cardinal squirrel. In this case, bird. If you can see him on the fire there. I don't know if you could see him. Flew off, probably. So, I have my good and bad days. How about you guys? When you're, and I know most of you probably don't suffer from chronic pain, but when you're having like low energy days or you're struggling to be motivated, what are some of the things that you do to push through? If you want to put that down in the comments, that'd be awesome. I'd like to know what you guys think. And at the same time, while you're doing that, hit that like button. There we go. I'll be that YouTuber one day. And, oh my goodness. What the heck? Okay, never mind. We got a lot of these black grasshoppers with yellow or goldish stripes down the middle of their back. Now, they get really big. These are baby ones because they just hatched not too long ago. There's hundreds of them around, and they get really big and they end up eating a lot of stuff when they do that. And they don't really have a lot of predators, but I saw one there. At least if the ants can get them, the ants will tear them up. So that's just a day in the life of Dave walking on this path, and all the stuff he sees that interests nobody. I'm kidding. Maybe you're interested. But we do also get a lot of butterflies here. But as far as my exercising, I go 3 times to the gym a week. Now, I'm not a gym bro or gym guy or whatever they call them. Gym bros, I think, is the term. You can tell by my super muscles. I'm just in trying to nick this Sarcopenia thing. Big word. 99-cent word right there. Sarcopenia. And I probably even said it wrong. That's right. That's where when you get over 40, you start losing muscle mass. And so I'm trying to counteract that and grow some muscles, because it's my goal to reach 10% by my birthday, June 7th. So it's about 7 weeks at the time that I'm making this. It'll probably be 6 weeks by the time this posts. So I'm working on the Sarcopenia, but what I do at the gym, I'll do, I'm usually there for an hour and a half, but not in the gym, because I drop off my daughter swimming. So what I'll do is some days I'll do my second walk for the hour, and then other days, that's not part of the 3 days. The 3 days I'm in the gym. Brum, brum. I am actually doing some exercises. So I'll do maybe a little quick warm-up of about 20 minutes on the elliptical machine, where I'm trying to go faster than normal, and then I will do my assisted pull-ups. I'm doing 3 sets of 10 with a 101-pound assist. I tried doing the 98 pounds of assist. I'm not there yet. So, you know, but I'm getting there. And then I'll do some RDLs, I think they're called, where you're doing your leg lifts and you're leaning forward and the leg goes back. Those are just to work on my flexibility and my range of motion. And then I'll throw in there some pull downs or something with my buys. I'm actually setting up, because this is new, I'm setting up some exercises that I found that I really like, that want to work on the things that I can. So I'm going to be implementing those, and maybe I'll take you on a journey with that. I don't think I can film in the gym, so I probably won't do that. Yeah, that's just a real short video today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There we go. I gotta get it in one more time. But that's what I've been doing with that. Still eating my carnivore diet. Not really things. Oh, hey. I think I might have been messing up how strong of ketosis I've been getting in. I did order a Keto Mojo. It's like a blood sugar machine that checks for when you're a diabetic. My wife has one that checks for her blood sugar, and I think I've been messing mine up because I suffer from dry mouth. Yeah, that's another thing. And I use these sugar-free cough drops. Now, I hadn't, this morning, she wanted me to test her blood sugar, which is awesome. It was awesome. She had just gotten up. Now, I had been up for about 2 hours. And I had a sip of black coffee, a couple of sips, and I had a glass of apple cider, apple vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. I forget what it's called. I'm going blank now. That's another thing I'm worried about. With 2 drops of iodine. So I had that, but my blood glucose, because I tested myself too, because my glucose has always been high, and it was 101. Now, which is kind of weird. Now, the lab work I got back, it was 91, and I had fasted up until 10:45, I think it was. It was actually 11:30 by the time I got in, I believe. So that was 91 from that test. A couple of years ago, it was 81. So it's always been high, but I'm always been using those mints. And I think that's the one thing that's been consistent. That's messing up my ketosis, and it's also spiking my glucose. I don't know if you guys ever had any experience with that. Let me know and comment below, and hit that like one more time. All right. Anyway, so just a little gossip. No, not gossip. A little friendly chat while I'm walking. I'm doing my second walk for the day. And like I said, my animation is not maybe as bright and cheery as it normally is. That's just because I'm in a little bit more pain. But that's all right. It comes and goes. You guys are awesome. I thank you for all your comments. And you have a blessed day. All right?